Imagine getting punched in the face in front of a crowd and then standing up and saying, "That did not hurt." That is exactly what Pakistan is doing after India's bold and brutal Operation Sindoor in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. 9 terror camps were hit across Pakistan and POK, including a high-value target in Bahawalpur. But Islamabad, Pakistan, as always, is sticking to the old script. Nothing happened. Let's break it down. On May 7th, between 1 and 1:30 am, Indian forces carried out a surgical strike in response to the recent Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26 civilians, 26 innocent tourists. This wasn't a symbolic gesture, it was calculated, coordinated assault. The targets carefully identified terror training sites. No civilian zones, no Pakistani army installations, just the machinery of cross-border terrorism was targeted. Within hours, Indian intelligence sources confirmed that 10 members of Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar were killed, including his sister and brother-in-law. This is the whole picture. For years, India has accused Pakistan of sheltering Azhar. This strike sent a clear message: no one is off limits anymore, not even blood relatives of terror masterminds that have been disturbing Indian peace. Meanwhile, in Islamabad, in Pakistan, the reaction was anything but defiant. A cabinet meeting was held, no angry rhetoric, no counter threats, just glum, shell-shocked faces. Ministers sat silent, their expressions more telling than any press release. It was a moment of internal crisis, not just over the strike itself, but the fact that they never saw it coming. And yet, the Pakistani military spokesperson released a statement. What is this ironic statement? Let me quote: "No Indian aircraft entered our airspace." But in the same breath, he claimed Pakistan has responded appropriately. So which is it? Did India not strike at all? Or did you retaliate for something that did not happen? The contradiction did not stop there. Keep with me on that. Soon pro-government influencers literally flooded social media with recycled footage, recycled videos, fake footage from past conflicts, and even old clips from video games claiming they were living the live visuals of Pakistan's retaliation. Most of them were quickly debunked by independent fact checkers, but the goal wasn't accuracy. You know what the goal was? The goal was narrative control. On the ground, the reality looked quite different, very different. The Pakistan Stock Exchange plunged the following morning. The KSE, Karachi Stock Exchange 100 index, saw a sharp fall, not because of the economic data, but because investors sensed the panic behind the scenes. A country that cannot protect its own strategic assets and then denies everything happened, that anything happened, inspires zero confidence in the investors, zero confidence. In short, Pakistan's strategy has been denial mixed with the distraction. This is their strategy: denial plus distraction. But neither seems to be working at this time. Even within Pakistan's elite circles, military analysts, retired generals, and media insiders are whispering one thing loud and clear: this was different, quote unquote. It wasn't just a cross-border message, it was a change in India's doctrine to deal with Pakistan, a line crossed, a red line redefined. What does this mean going forward? Important question. India has shown it's willing to go beyond the usual playbook: precision, surprise, and escalation control, all baked into one operation. And unlike past strikes that triggered days of jihadism, this one was quite clinical and deeply targeted. As for Pakistan, the optics are grim, the government appears clueless, literally clueless, the military is spinning contradictions and theories, and the public caught between confusion and conspiracy theories. Dear viewers, Operation Sindoor may be over, but its message is still echoing loud and clear across the world, and the message is: terror centuries are no longer untouchable. And denial will not save you from India.